What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Faded Truth. Before you do anything, like, share, and subscribe. You know this is the place to be for the best mix of cannabis and creatives. And today I have Miss Eve on the show over there. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Hello.
Feeling good, looking good.
Thank you. Yes.
So Miss Eve is a consultant for Dietary Resolutions.
Yes, I am.
Which is a company that is founded by Izeah Bowman, the grandson of the late Dr. Sebi. Basically, what you're doing right now as a consultant is you're carrying on the legacy of healing clients through natural herbs and minerals via the sea moss pills and also an alkaline diet, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So for the world that doesn't know about natural medicine, healing, all that stuff, can you tell us in a few words?
Dr. Sebi, he was like a nutritionist, herbalist. He discovered that the foods you eat play a huge part in disease being able to live in your body. So if you are eating foods that are not natural to earth, that are hybrids, they actually create mucus in your body, and mucus is where disease lives. So in essence, if you get rid of mucus, you get rid of the disease. So like me, I had severe asthma. That's mucus of the lungs. You hear the mucus of the lungs, then you heal asthma. So literally yesterday was my 4-year anniversary of being healed of asthma.
Wow. Congrats.
Thank you.
How many miles can you run now?
A lot. The last time I actually tried, I was at 5, but I was just like...
And before you were like hospitalized.
Yeah, so the whole thing, how it started was like Izeah was always my friend. I never knew, that Dr. Sebi was his grandpa or anything like that, but I just knew he would always talk about sea moss. That was my smoking buddy. We smoked a lot of weed. So one day we're smoking and I pull out my inhaler and he's like, "You have asthma?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." He's like, "How bad?" And I'm like, "Last month I was literally in the hospital 4 days because they couldn't get me to stop wheezing." And so when he was just like, "How much do you pay for your inhalers?" And I'm like, $100. He's like, "Give me $100 and I'll cure you in 30 days. You're gonna cure me in 30 days of asthma that I've had 30 years of my life yeah, okay, I don't believe you." And he's like, "No, like for real, like I'm gonna change your diet, give me 30 days, and I promise you, like I'm gonna cure your asthma." 16 days later, I'm running on the treadmill, I'm sleeping all night, not waking up wheezing, no tightness of chest, literally kicked my habit after just 2 weeks of being on the diet and the sea moss and detox. So it was just, like right after that, I'm just like, I finished the whole 30 days, but then after that, I'm just like, what do you have? What do you have? What do you have?
Right. I feel like it's crazy because, people, they don't want to believe, herbalists and natural ways, remedies, because we're taught that we're supposed to be taking all these pills for, these ailments. That's what we're brought up knowing. Our parents used to take these pills, you know? So everyone's been on this their whole life. They're like, a new way of thinking is like, whoa. How are you going to tell me you're going to cure me naturally?
Yeah, exactly. That's same thing with me. I'm on nebulizers, I'm inhalers, I have steroids, I'm in the hospital, I'm very active. I played sports since I was 4 years old, so it's just like, that's something I've dealt with my whole life. Playing t-ball, you hit the ball, you run to first base, and that's timeout. All right, now, you know what I mean? It was just, my inhaler was just my life. So I'm not even gonna lie, after, I didn't need it anymore, kind of just out of in the back of my head, still like I believed it happened, but still that skepticism.
Right.
I kept an inhaler for a whole year, and on my year anniversary, I threw it away.
And you didn't use it the whole time?
Never once.
Wow.
Not once.
So the fact that you healed yourself through this shit, I can see why you want to heal others. Because it's
yes.
if you know yourself that this happened, it's now you want to tell other people. No, this is real shit. We're really healing people with plants that are literally outside in the world.
Yeah.
Right, it's crazy. So when you say that he's now helped you heal others, how does that process work?
So like I said, after that happened to me, I'm running around to every person basically I come in contact with because I think it's the tightest shit ever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Something my whole life, I couldn't even, walk fast down the street or something, after the club. My inhaler was just always there. So the fact that I didn't have it anymore, I just wanted to tell everybody. So I constantly Izeah, I got somebody with this and that. What do you do? Izeah, I got somebody in this and that. What do they take? Izeah, I'm about to come pick up some minerals for you for somebody, blah, blah, blah. So one day, I come across somebody that has stage 4 prostate cancer. And I'm like, I know somebody that can help you, tells me, they say I only got 4 months left to live. So I call Izeah. I'm like, yo, I need you to come heal this person. He has stage 4 cancer, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no problem. He comes up to Vegas. He has a consultation with him. And then he looks at me and he's like, you ready to heal your first person of cancer? This man just told you he has stage 4, 120
right.
days to live. And you want me to help him? He's like, yeah, I'm going to teach you. 90 days later, this man is coming back talking about the doctors can't believe it. What did you do?
In 3 months.
3 months, 90 days. It's cancer free, and it'll be 2 years in May. And I just talked to him 3 weeks ago, and he's still cancer free, still following the diet.
Okay.
So,
wow. Basically, you're guiding them throughout this and telling them what they should be eating and
yes.
What they should be doing otherwise besides just doing one or the other.
So how I handle everybody is the way he handled me. While I was healing, I was sending him pictures or, showing him my food. Can I eat this? And he's like, no carrots. Can I eat this? No broccoli. Can I eat this? No, you got corn.
And what's the reasoning why you can't eat those?
Because those
vegetables?
are not indigenous to Earth. So, carrots are man-made. You can date back to when they were first created. Carrots were actually created to be a medicine. So
Wow.
they're not a natural food to Earth. So therefore, it creates mucus in your body because your body is built to eat what was here.
Okay, so a lot of the things that we're eating on a daily basis are actually causing mucus to build up in our
Yes.
body. It's not even just it's bad for you. It's
It's
and
just-
then it's causing these
Yes.
problems.
Yes, because
That's
just
why
the
people
way
don't
it
get
digests.
diabetes till they're 40 or whatever. Okay.
That's why when you hear people, oh, they were so healthy. Well, what do they eat? Well, they ate a lot of carrots and broccoli and okay.
Right, because
well.
everyone's definition of healthy is different.
Exactly,
I tell
so-
people I eat healthier, but
Yeah.
I still eat meat. You know what I mean? I'm still eating cheese and shit, but I'm not eating fucking that crazy shit every day.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
eating veggies and protein.
So everybody's definition, like you said, it's of healthy is different. So that's why when people will come at me, oh well, is this wrong? And I'm like, for an alkaline diet, it would be this.
for what you're trying to do.
Yeah,
right.
I'm never gonna tell anybody they're wrong for whatever. This is my suggestion, because I want you to stay on the diet so you can heal, because I don't just sell people minerals. I legit ask you, what are your health goals? What are you trying to achieve? Because I don't want you coming back to me, well, I bought this and that off of you and it didn't
Right.
work for me. Well, what's wrong with you? Oh, I got this and that. Well, that's not what you're supposed to do to fix
Right.
that, Every ailment has its own mineral and diet plan. Well,
Okay.
its own mineral plan, so.
So what do you think your favorite story so far has been with the people that you've healed?
My favorite story? I got so many. Okay, shout out to Kendra. She was a surrogate mother. She already has some kids, but she was trying surrogacy and she lost her pregnancy. She started having conditions while she was pregnant and ended up losing the baby. So she got the surrogate implanted into her again, and she started having the same symptoms. So she asked me, is there anything natural I can take? And I'm like, yeah, sea moss. That's the only thing, because sea moss is safe for pregnant women, babies, kids, pets, infants, you name it, anybody can take sea moss. So we started her on sea moss, and she carried full term. The baby was 8 pounds, full head of hair. And she said, literally, a day after taking the sea moss, her conditions, the symptoms she was feeling, everything was just, not there anymore.
Wow.
So
That's so crazy.
yeah, it's really crazy, how fast this stuff works. Healing takes no time if you're dedicated.
Right.
Even
well,
if
if you want something, you're going to do it.
Of course.
That's
So-
why people want to bitch about going on a diet. It's okay, so do you want to be healthier, or do you just you don't want to put the work in? Nobody
Exactly.
wants to put the work in to get where you want to get, but you want these things.
Exactly. So it's just a matter of how bad you want it. I ask people all the time, well, what do you eat? And then, I give them the diet guide, and then they're just so this is it?
Right. So let's go through alkalinity versus acidity. Obviously, the alkaline diet is you're eating things that are high in alkaline.
Well,
Or
yeah,
does that
it's
make
just
sense?
things that digest alkaline. So the
Okay.
way your body metabolizes them. So a lemon is a hybrid fruit. You're supposed to eat key limes. Oranges are hybrid fruit. You can eat apples, but Granny Smith apples are hybrid. The Gala apples are hybrid. But that's if you want to heal something. I mean, if you're just trying to get better health, sea moss is going to do that. I haven't been sick in 4 years. Like, everybody that takes sea moss, whether they change their diet or not, they notice that they have no more joint pains. They have no more stiffness. They have more mobility. They can breathe better. They have more energy.
It's just all positive.
Yeah, it's just all positive. And then when you do the diet change, all that is just maximized.
So then with the sea moss, obviously, that's what he was famous for, Dr. Sebi.
Mm-hmm.
And then Izeah is carrying on that legacy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that you can only get through Dietary Resolutions,
well,
right?
you can get it through just the family. So it's like Izeah, his uncles, his aunts, his dad. Okay. So like it's just their family. Like, and trust me, you can always tell when it's a fake person selling Dr. Sebi products. All you got to do is see, do any of the other family members follow or mess with this person? Beware of fake healers.
Oh, gotcha. Do your homework.
Do your homework. The sea moss is just like a recipe. It's just a formula of different minerals to make it that potent. That's why, Izeah has a sea moss plus, which is 150 minerals. So it's just other things that'll help, build your immune system. I give the sea moss plus to people that have like injuries, people that have been in car wrecks or things like that. And the first thing they say is always like, man, like I've had these pains, these ailments. I had this woman say, she couldn't even use her arm for a couple years, and she just got like mobility back in it just from using the sea moss plus for 2 weeks. So
I think I'm on my third day now of the sea moss. I've been on the detox for 2 weeks, and I feel great. A lot more energy, I can say. Mm-hmm. And I'm already like an up person, but when you're up at 6:30, up, ready to work out, you're like, fuck, all right.
Yeah. You pop the sea moss and you're ready to go.
Inflammation, it helps a lot with that.
Helps a lot with that.
So that's what I'm probably looking for, stiffness, inflammation, just from working out my whole life and everything. My body just fucking hurts,
Me too. So I have something called degenerative disc disease in my lower back. It's like T8 through 12, all my lower back is last time I checked, he was like, your back is like you're 65, 70 years old.
Damn.
So I would always have this dull pain. Once I started taking sea moss, everything went away. That's why I'm gonna be on sea moss for life.
Can you show us the products that you have?
Yeah. So I forgot the bitters. Bitters are crazy. So I remember when I first moved to Vegas, literally the first week or two, me and my roommate both, I don't know if it was just the new atmosphere, if it was something in our vents, whatever, but a few of my friends too. Anyway, we all broke out in this crazy rash, everywhere. So I remember I went to the dermatologist and he's like, it could be allergies, could really be nothing, I wouldn't worry about it, but it's itchy and it's been here for 3 days. What are you talking about? So I call Izeah. I'm like, yo, I don't know what the fuck this is. Help me. And he gave me bitters and it had a stick in it and all these little leaves and stuff. And I'm like, do I drink this? And he was like, don't swallow the stick. I'm like, all right. He's like, just take a shot. It's the nastiest shit you will ever taste. It makes you warm all over, but then makes you tingly and feel good. And I kid you not, 6 hours later, this fucking rash was gone. But I don't have.
But then bitters took it away.
It took it away.
So do you have that? If people DM you, is that available to you?
It is so occasionally because. You got to wait on Mother Nature.
Right.
And it takes, they have to brew in the sun for a certain amount of time and all that. So it takes some time. So,
right.
Yeah. We have the Male Balance. This one right here is, basically my number one seller. I just restocked yesterday, and I'm already down to 6. So.
Herbal Viagra for men?
Basically, yeah. So this is going to make you you're 16 again. It's going to increase your stamina, your endurance, your virility, put your testosterone levels where they need to be. It's going to clear your prostate as well. It just nourishes the male.
You're just going to be picking bitches up again on the wall.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the old days.
I'm saying, it's... So the Female Balance. Basically, this is good for anybody that has irregular periods, is prone to cysts or fibroids. It'll relieve all menstrual cramps, hot flashes, mood swings. This has really just worked wonders. I have, a lot of girls come to me because they have really painful periods. And then I have a fat burner. So this fat burner, we have a weight loss package. Every person that I've ever put on the weight loss package has lost more than 20 pounds in 30 days. So he even has it on his live, this last one, Health Talk number 5, if you go on Dietary Resolutions Instagram. This woman went on there and she even says, I had the weight loss package and I lost 18 pounds my first week. So
First week.
Yes.
Bitch, what? Did she fast too? Do you recommend like people to fast, or are they on
they
like?
can if they want to. You know what I mean? It's all a matter of preference. Like, it's just how badly do you want it? How much do you actually want to lose? Because this is gonna raise your metabolism. You're gonna lose weight on it, but it's just when you follow the diet, you lose like the maximum. So
right.
I literally just had somebody else. He's like, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work? He drives trucks and stuff, and he was like, I got 30 pounds I want to lose before summer. We got 3 months till summer. I want to lose 30 pounds. Literally sent me a text 3 weeks in, and he's like, I couldn't fucking believe it. I stepped on the scale. I'm 20 pounds lighter. Like, I couldn't fucking believe it. I wanted to lose 30. I'm already like almost there, and it ain't even been a month.
That's what happens when you fucking doubt it.
Right?
When you doubt it.
Like, told you so. So then we got the detox. This is going to clean your cells on an intercellular level, remove mucus, bacteria, inflammation, all that. This is going to increase your bowel movements. This combined with the fat burner and the CMOS is what's making everybody lose crazy weight. So,
what about the toner?
The body toner, I got that.
Is that in the weight loss package too, or that's like an additive?
It's not, but the body toner, what it does is it's for like everything. Like it clears your skin. You know what I mean? So like if you have like really bad acne, you'd want to take a body toner because that's gonna like clear your skin. But it does help you lose weight because it is a natural diuretic. I do have a couple clients that had like injuries and problems with them walking, and they take the body toner because they say it helps them like keep the weight off, so they're not like packing on excess weight while they're not able to be mobile.
Rehab and shit.
Yeah. And then we got the CMOS Plus, and the CMOS Plus is 150 minerals. CMOS is 92 minerals, but basically this is like life in a bottle. It's gonna get rid of all your joint pains. It's gonna burn belly fat. You're going to have what I call the CMOS six-pack. Everybody I know that takes CMOS, after like 4 or 5 months, they're like, yo, like I could see my abs. Like,
let's do it. I'm ready.
Yeah, so, but this is like life in a bottle. This like is repairing nerve function. And I get testimonies from people where I'm just like, wow, this is what this does for you. Because, everybody reacts differently to everything. So when people give me their testimonies, and I'm just like, damn, this, like I said, that's how I got started on the hair, skin, and nails. I had a client that was like, my mustache and my beard don't connect. You got something. And I'm like, I asked Izeah, he's like, hair, skin, and nails. I give him the hair, skin, and nails. 2 weeks later, he's like, hair never grew here. Look. He's like, little fuzz.
It's like
I'm
springing
like,
out.
Then like 3 months later, he's like, look. And it's like a full beard. I'm like, let me see what the fuck. I got a whole hairline now, and she just bleached it so you could see it. Like, I got a whole hairline.
That's why I feel like I've been on that like for 2 weeks too. I feel like I can see some baby hairs coming back because I bleached my hair before when I was trying to do a drug test, and it was fucked up.
See,
and it was so bad. And then they it took like a kind of like a little thing out, so when I put my ponytail back, I could see it when I slicked it down.
Well, it's gonna come right back, trust me. You're gonna see it. And like, these are my real nails. They just put acrylic on them now. Like, my real nails never grew, they grow now. And hair, skin, and nails is just the shit. I love it. It's my favorite. Shout out to my client, because it's 120 days today that I've been on it. And then we have the blood purifier. This with the CMOS is what's been getting people getting rid of COVID. I've seen somebody go COVID negative in as quick as 5 days. So I actually have a client that's on like day 7 right now, because they have like COVID really bad, and I guess their kid had caught COVID. So the kid, is just on CMOS, but I guess after like 3 days, the kid was cool again. So
nice.
Yeah, but we're just working on them now.
So do you think everyone could benefit from a blood purifier?
Yes, definitely.
Because we've all put fucked up shit in our bodies for so long.
Yes, because the blood purifier also is going to put your white blood cells where they need to be. It's going to cleanse your blood. It's going to help your blood cells retain oxygen. And it's
wow.
I'm telling you, this stuff right here, this is just like miracles in a bottle.
This shit's good for everything. I just started putting in the gel that my girl sent me in the dog's water.
Yes, because dogs can take sea moss too.
Right. So I was like, maybe it'll help him with like his like lumps he's getting and stuff. Maybe
Yes.
it'll like, you know, extend his life a little.
Well, see, my dog, he was 15, rest in peace, Kumo. But my dog was 15 and he was going blind and he couldn't walk anymore. My parents were like, you got to come put this dog to sleep. So I get there and I'm like, man, he got a chance. I give him sea moss. I'm not even playing. I opened a little thing of sea moss, gave him some on a piece of like a hot dog. I gave it to him. The next day he's walking around.
Stop.
My mom is like, just put him to sleep. I'm like, no, it's working. I give him some more sea moss that day. The next day he's like already trying to go swimming and shit. I'm like, look, he wants to live. She's like, he's 15. Pomeranians are supposed to live to be 9. Okay, he's past due.
Okay, so an easy like alkaline recipe. What's the easiest thing for people that like me? Like I don't cook a lot. So I'm thinking I'm just going to throw veggies in a pan and call it a day.
So I always recommend everybody do smoothies because smoothies are like the easiest thing to make to be alkaline. And like you try to want to consume a smoothie a day. It's just, you know what I mean? Like especially with berries, like that's good for the immune system. But like for dinner and stuff like that, like there's this guy, he shout out to Avery. He actually healed his diabetes in 60 days. And he has a whole Instagram called Alkaline Electric Chef. So a lot of times you'll just go on his Instagram and then
yeah, I followed him.
Yes,
off of the website.
Yes, and some of that stuff be really good.
It
like,
looks good. I'm like
spelt pasta. Oh my
right.
God. I'm like okay. So yeah, I just bought a whole bunch of spelt pasta and I made some the other night and yeah, it was really good. It's just a matter of preference. See me, when I was healing, I just did a lot of kale, a whole lot of kale. Once you do this alkaline diet, you feel really good. And like I said, I did it 30 days. I'm not alkaline at all. I am plant-based though.
Okay.
But yeah, like there is a difference.
All right. So what do you think is your best advice, obviously, other than taking care of yourself and being healthy, but just in general?
Just be open-minded because I get a lot of people that, well, I guess, you know, like I said, I was the same way. I was, you know, yeah, right. Do these really work? These really, you know?
You were like the people that you're now helping.
Exactly, you know? So, like, when Nipsey Hussle died, he brought a lot of awareness to, you know, the whole Dr. Sebi movement. And I would have a lot of people hit me up then, you was telling me about this. You were the first person I heard telling me about this. But just be open-minded because, you know, it took Nipsey passing for my friends, people that are around me daily to, okay, so maybe you can help me, you know? To this day, I still got friends that literally will post on their stories, then with their nebulizers, and I'm like...
Well, you can't help people that don't want to help themselves.
Exactly, so,
you can talk about as much as you want. Stop making an excuse. Like, stop making excuses for your health. Like, either you want to heal yourself or you want to live your life with struggle on a daily basis. That's up to you.
Yeah.
You're in charge.
Healing is so... short. Like to heal asthma is 30 days, you know. Like I said, Avery healed his diabetes in 60 days. Like, you know, healing cancers in 90 days or less, you know. It's, you can't commit to something for 90 days, 30 days.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the show and educating us for real.
No problem.
You know, a lot of people just don't even know, like they haven't even heard about sea moss yet, you know?
Yeah.
And they don't even know what it is. They don't know anything about it. They don't know who Dr. Sebi is.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so.
And I also get a lot, too, people that are be like, I just bought me some sea moss. Yeah, I got this strawberry sea moss off Amazon. All right, let me know how that works for you. And then let me give you a bottle. I'm going to first bottle on me, and I'm going to let you know, and then you tell me how you feel because you're going to come back versus this. I don't know. I've never read the reviews on these where anybody said that they were healed of anything, and I post a testimony a day on my Instagram where people are telling me they're being healed of things that they didn't even tell me they had. They just, you know, I used to have this problem and da-da-da-da. You didn't even tell me, but hey, I'm glad it worked for you. Like,
I'm ready. So y'all are gonna see me in another like month or two, and my hair gonna be even longer. My eyebrows gonna be thicker. That's my goal. I need some thicker eyebrows.
Yes.
And
you're gonna have more little baby hairs.
And I'm gonna have my 6-pack.
Yeah.
For real. Summer's coming. Get in shape.
Yes, I'm telling you.
All right, y'all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Until next time. Peace.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple.